What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. There are new readings on the channel. I did not post yesterday, so I'm going to post today. Let's see what's going on in the collective energy. I'm going to start with my book because I haven't pulled my book in the past two readings because I just end up forgetting, and I know it's these groups they try to control, okay, and dominate, and they do something to make me forget the book sometimes. So again, my apologies. Most of my recent readings have the book in it though. All right. Let's see what comes out first. I hope you're having a good week. Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for your views. Thank you for your likes, comments, and subscriptions to the channel. Okay, we have S. Okay, S can be significant for this reading. And let's see what we have. Something about a selection or a choice. A selection or a choice. Somebody could be trying to seal or stamp a selection or choice or make you choose something or select something. They want to seal it, make it permanent. Something about a jungle or a forest could be significant. A traffic light, something that happens every week at a traffic light or in one of these places that come out in the reading could be significant. Some type of semantics is going on. Somebody is sewing and it resembles something about a look-alike or some sort of resemblance could be significant in some sort of sewing act or earning of something. Something could be similar. Semen could be significant. A semester could be significant. A semifinal could be significant. Seeds. A seminar, a course, a senate or a senator. Something is simple or single. Breast or a bosom could be significant. Somebody could have a single breast. Somebody could be doing something like feeling or causing sensations in somebody's bosom or breast. Something is sensible. Something makes sense about this. Or sensitive. Sensual as well could be significant. And it's so funny that it says seat and sit and then sensual, because that's exactly what they're doing. You don't understand what I have to do to this chair that I'm sitting on in order to sit on it peacefully. If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. These people, these things, or these creatures are constantly putting things on seats and items. I have to bleach my table, okay? And one thing I want to mention is the use of rubbing alcohol and bleach. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but it helps eliminate these things on surfaces. Okay, because these covens, some of the creatures in this coven are sick and crazy. Okay, it might come out in the reading, but collective, they're doing some really extreme things as far as witchcraft and voodoo to constantly watch us without being seen. Like, the extreme that they're going through is causing them to have loss and sickness. And you know something is wrong with them because they won't stop doing it. Something is wrong with these things. Maybe everything is wrong with them, because no matter what type of reaction they get, and I'm referring to the wrath of God, I'm referring to some sort of punishment from God, spiritual punishment, maybe physical, they continue to do it again. Somebody refuses to stop stalking spiritually. They refuse to stop doing it. So it's so funny that this came out, because I've talked about this before, okay, with this part of the body and them doing stuff to it, okay, or binding themselves to it like a psychopath, because something is wrong with these things. They need to be dealt with by God. Serious dealing. Somebody could be in their emotions or in their feelings or feeling sentimental. Somebody feels sorry for what they're doing, but they continue to do it because there's somebody else. Like I said, there's always some other psychopath behind them that's dead. These dead spirits do not have boundaries. So they don't care what they have to make a person or a meat suit do. They don't care. As long as they keep trying to get what they want. And for some of us, they cannot get what they want with us. Some dead spirit refuses to stop using people around us to keep trying to do something to us. One of these things tried to make me fall asleep with the closet open. And God woke me up to close the closet. And I said, that was a good try. That was a good try, because they like to use closets, cupboards, anything that opens and closes. These are considered portals, doorways, and things like that. So that's what these things are doing. It's like they're trying to set us up in our homes for something to happen to us. And that's not to startle anybody. It's so you know what these things are doing, because there's dead spirits that want our life, that are literally using people around us, possessing them, forcing them, threatening them, blackmailing them, because they choose to delve with dead spirits in a way that's not good. I don't know if there's good ways to delve with them, but these people are not doing it. I don't know if there's a good way to delve with, but I don't really get into necromancy at all. There's different forms of it. I'm learning more about it. And there's a good and bad side to it, like everything else. If you do a little digging and searching, it wasn't always considered bad. And then, of course, the devil gets into something and people start doing extreme things, and then they just I felt like it was something that wasn't bad, or people weren't doing bad things with it, and then it got bad. So take that how it resonates. It's not to judge anybody. It's just, I believe these people are using it for very bad things. They're committing crimes. And they're trying to do it without being seen. Even though what these people are doing are known by other people, their connection and their inability to repent of their sins is keeping them bound to these dead spirits that want to use them to carry out sick, crazy things on this planet with innocent people and children. That's what they're doing. Now, there's some sort of sign or mark or fix that indicates something on a man or a woman. Okay, sir or madam could be significant. A young lady or a young woman, miss or a wife could be significant, or a gentleman. Something is separate, or somebody's moving away from something. There's some sort of separation happening. September could be significant. 7th could be significant, or 7. Something is buried and dry. And 10 o'clock could be, I see 10 o'clock, or something belongs to something. A human being belongs to somebody or something. This could be significant. Serbia or Serb could be significant. Calm could be significant. Serious. Something is serious. Something is serene. Something is calm. Very serious. A sermon could be significant. A serpent or a snake. A saw or a handsaw. Some sort of service that somebody provides. A restroom. This will correlate. A lot about 6 and 7 is here. There's a lot of words here. I'm going to Skin past some of them. AIDS could be significant. All right, let's get into this. I'm gonna start out with tarot. Get 3 tarot cards. Someone is suffering because they won't stop harassing somebody. They won't stop plotting on someone. Taurus, Gemini, Libra could be significant. Anybody could be these signs. We have 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Hierophant here. Give me 1 second, please. I'm sorry if that was a little loud. I have to do it by the phone because they're causing problems. There's something going on with these things. They're sick and they're crazy. They're over contacting and possessed. We have someone enjoying their fruit of labor. We have a mother here or a single person. And we have the divine here. Okay. We have energy that is doing well financially. And the divine is here. The divine is here. But I'm getting some kind of strange feeling from the divine. From God. It's like God is not happy with this energy. That's what I keep feeling. Give me more on this 9 of Pentacles and this Queen of Pentacles. 1 second. This fucking bitch is in my nose. Hold on. I have to stop my reading because this person here is possessed. There's someone who is very possessed in energy that is dying for attention, and they keep cursing my videos. Ancestor is doing something to this person because they won't stop bothering somebody here. They're not an alliance. This person is trying to threaten me, this dead spirit right here. Okay, this person is trying to make me talk about them in my readings. Okay, because someone has something coming for them. This could be anybody. You could resonate with this anyway. Okay, this person has nothing coming for them and they're fake. This is fake here. Okay, somebody's family is in reverse because they're a puppet. Somebody is trying to, it's like somebody could be stalking you so that whatever you're doing involves them. Like how somebody could try to control your energy is by stalking you energetically and spiritually. And so that you start seeing their name or whatever you do, it starts being about that person because they're stalking, they're binding themselves to you. Somebody is obsessing about people in the collective and then cursing them. Somebody is trying to force someone, maybe a Virgo or a fire earth sign, is trying to force people to say something that's false. And they're cursing whatever it is that you're doing. This person is thirsty, they're desperate, and they should be ashamed of themselves, whoever this person is. They have lost their God-forsaken mind, and they are stalking creators. They're stalking people's lives because of this right here. And it's nobody's problem but theirs. So this person is being dealt with by ancestors, and something could be going on overseas. Pardon how this reading is starting. It's like this energy is trying to embarrass me or do something to me. Okay, this dead spirit keeps doing this by using people around the collective. Okay, that's what this dead spirit is doing. That's what they are. They want somebody's blessing so they can stay out of jail because the meat suit is having a problem. This person is obsessed and they keep trying to make things about them by stalking and aggressively bothering people. This person keeps putting things on the skin. They keep putting things on the face. And when I say things, I mean witchcraft, worms, whatever they're using in their witchcraft lab, or whatever they have, their bedroom or the floor, whatever they have here. Okay, because they want prayer and worth and value, but they're not getting it because this is not value. The collective doesn't want to hear it. So they're trying to disturb the reading, and they want it to be about them so that they could. It's like somebody just going around angry and bitter and then attacking people. So it looks like that. It looks like we're attacking them, and then they want to attack us. Somebody needs a reason to attack the collective. They just need a reason. You won't give them a reason to attack them because you don't care about them. You don't pay them any mind. And this person is obsessed with the collective. They're obsessed so much that they keep attacking you so that it looks like you're attacking them. They're making it hard for you to ignore them because they're desperate and lonely. They're dead and their family is in reverse. And they feel good when somebody says anything about them. So when you see that this video was cursed, you know why? Because somebody won't get out the energy and stop stalking somebody like a maniac. Somebody is a maniac. And these people around here are being forced, blackmailed. At this point, they don't know what they are. They're being confused. They're being tempted, lied to, followed, stalked, and harassed. Because this energy doesn't want to stop bothering the collective. Okay, somebody does not have fake ass spirituality, and there's a water sign in reverse maybe who has an unhealthy mindset. Somebody with water placements in reverse that's bothering someone that's not a fake spiritual person. Okay, now there's somebody who is fake. Maybe this person here. Somebody with water placements in reverse. Maybe a lame ass baby daddy could be doing this. There's definitely some bullying going on and some manipulation going on. Ancestors are haunting them. Thank you, because you won't come back to them. Or you won't delve with them if you never left this person. For some of us, we never had anything to do with this person. This person's a psychopath. This person has been stalking. I recently found out that somebody has been stalking me for over 10 years and has been following me in every neighborhood. Somebody has been sending, and I say somebody, but we all know who it is. It's these dead spirits and these meat suits, okay, that are sending people out to follow us and live around us everywhere that we are. For some of us, it's been over 10 years. This person has been moving wherever we are and hiding. For some of us, they've even worked at jobs that we've worked at and been hiding in the job and spying on us and cursing us in the same job. Okay, so these people are sick and crazy, and ancestors are haunting them, and they're going crazy. I'm telling you, they won't stop harassing. Yeah, that's all that's to come for these people. They don't understand English. Okay, nobody cares if this person doesn't want to be alone. This person is confused in their mind. Okay, they're about to be in reverse. This person with obsessions and a toxic attachment is about to be in reverse or locked up or both. And that's all that's coming for this person. There's nothing else coming for them. They won't stop. They won't stop letting dead spirits control them and threaten their life. That's all that's happening. That's why they keep bothering us, because these dead spirits keep forcing them to do it. And they're being sneaky. They're pulling cards on the collective. Okay, because they don't want the ancestors to start a war with them. So they're being sneaky. They could be doing something with children. All right, let me try to get focused here, because that's all these people want to do is just disturb. They're disturbances. Somebody will not give them attention. And this is what somebody does for attention. They're sick and they're crazy. And some of them are about to pass away. That's just the fact of it. Because they're trying, some of these people are trying to force us to let them live off of our energy. For some of these people, they're not eating. They can't eat. They won't eat. Whatever the reason is. And they're trying to use demons to take from our body. To do some sick, crazy shit like that. Like these witches are delirious. These dead spirits are driving these witches completely insane. They're driving a nail in their head. A large one in the side of their head. And they keep, the dead spirit said, it's her, it's him, it's them, it's her, it's them. Let's do this. Let's get them. It's like this person has no self-control. They cannot say no. They cannot do anything to stop this spirit. The spirit is totally taking over them. I release all doubts and insecurities about myself. Somebody needs to do that, or they are doing it. I am the author of my own story. It's in reverse. What you seek is seeking you. Okay? And that's how I feel like it should be. Something could be significant about webs or spiders, okay, or antlers, okay, or feathers, or flowers. Eyes could be something about somebody's eyes could be significant. But we're not seeking them. You see, that's the problem. Like, we're not seeking them. They're trying to make us seek them. They're trying to manipulate reality. Some of these people are manipulating our internet. They're manipulating whatever we look at. They're stalking what we look at, and they're trying to, I can't tell you how many times these things keep trying to control what comes up on my YouTube app every single day. And I have evidence too, because there's stuff that I absolutely never watch, and it keeps coming up in my feed. Some of it is degrading. Some of it is inappropriate. Okay. I didn't even know YouTube had videos like this, but they keep finding some kind of way to bind this to my YouTube app so that it keeps coming up in my feed. And they don't want anybody talking about that, because they don't want anybody to know, oh, well, how are you doing that? Somebody should ask, how are they doing that? How are they controlling what comes up in somebody's YouTube feed? These covens, they're using witchcraft. That's what they're doing. They're using witchcraft and demons. That's how they're doing it. And it's wrong. And I'm telling you, that's why they ass is in the situation they're in. That's why they're in the situation they're in. Because they're spying on people every day. Somebody's not falling for it. Go away. Go away. Okay, this person being sued in court could be dead. They could have passed away. Or they're going to. Karmic knows your location. They're stalking. Okay, nobody's coming over our house. They want to come over, no, or they want somebody to come over there. These people are sick. Okay, somebody could have did this to a teacher. K could be significant. The letter K, or they want to do this to a teacher. Okay, a paid hitman could want to do this, or could be significant. K could be somebody's first, middle, last name starts with K here. Okay, ancestors are getting in reverse. Okay, so okay, if you watch my channel, is ancestor, but it's in reverse. So okay, ancestors are getting in reverse with these people. Okay, because of what they're doing here. Somebody's looking for suspects. A large clock could be significant. Karmic stalking friends online is in reverse. Right over, okay. E could be significant. Anybody's first, middle, last name. KEO could be significant. Somebody's not celibate. Okay, so they're doing something to essential oil diffusers or spray. And I'm telling you, I've been experiencing this. They're trying to make some sort of reaction happen to you when you spray something. This is plotting on people's lives. That's what it is. They're plotting on people's lives. Basically, that's what they're doing. They're doing something in a bathroom, a GMC truck. Okay, somebody's not anxious, but spells are backfiring on your ass. So they're about to be. But what I'm saying is that, oh, I just saw a popping pill. So somebody could be, a silver GMC truck could be significant. 2 white women could be significant. Now, somebody could be calm because they're taking drugs or something, is what I'm picking up. Because the letter L could be significant as well. These, again, they're doing something here. Going to hell. Something could be going on with this L person. This time is going to be different in reverse. Something is not going to be different from this for this person. Maybe they, I don't know. 54 or 45 in reverse could be significant. 9 could be significant. Losing apartment. Same-sex marriage. I just said 2 white females. Cursed you as a child. They don't have to be white. They don't have to be female. Okay? This person is losing their money. 1980s could be significant. There's somebody, and I have a feeling this is somebody in the public eye, because not many people, I mean, there's wealthy people, but most people don't make 8 figures. Most people don't make this. The average person is making 5 figures. That's the average person. So this is somebody with a little more money. Age could be significant about somebody's age could be here. I see age on the side. G in reverse could be significant. This person cursed you as a child, whoever this is. This is for not a divine feminine or a divine masculine person. But their money is in reverse right now. And their age is on the side, whatever that means. Draconic witch could be significant. Your name in reverse. Somebody trying to do that. Okay, this person's stalking every word in reverse. Their money's in reverse. They're in reverse. Okay. They try to do something to somebody's name. The letter Y could be significant. She just said every car. And this came out. Tracker on the car. So confirmation. People are doing this here. And they could be using demons. I even took a picture of somebody putting a spider on my car and using it to track me. I put it in my community tab a long time ago. Garage could be significant. Connecticut, or a place that starts with C. Or another place. But this is what these people are doing. Q's, AS, or CU could be significant. CU ass. Somebody could be saying this. Something is the perfect size here. This controlling person thinks something is the perfect size this month. A new dress or a new address. Somebody's trying to control something about a new dress or a new address. Your best friend is secretly following you. And maybe they're camping or they're in an RV or something. Or this could be spiritual too. Like I said, these people, they unalive people we know, and they use them in the spiritual realm. Somebody's itching this month here. They use us in this, not us, they use them, okay, in the spiritual realm to come after us. Okay, to try to hurt us. This is the type of necromancy that's not. Like I said, I don't know of any good necromancy, but I don't know too much about it. But I know this is not good. I know this is not. They worship them, okay, at the altar. Something about a car is significant. Somebody wants someone to go get their car checked out. Be careful about this. Something is perfect, but somebody keeps doing something to the car. And I said this in my community tab. These spirits mess with people's cars. Okay, this possessed person is in reverse. They access your phone is in reverse. They can't do it anymore, so it's like they're losing. These people are so dependent on stalking us. And what some of these people do is, what I've been discovering these past couple of days is that they manipulate people when they're shopping online. That's why the cart card keeps coming out. That's one reason why the cart card keeps coming out of my deck. Because what they're doing is spying on our cart. Like I said, I do not recommend anybody do this. It can cost you your life. That's just what it is. Now, these people are getting on my nerves. Return the sender. In the name of Jesus, return the sender. These people are disgusting. They're suffering. They really are. Now, what they're doing is stalking people's cards, or they're manipulating people when they shop. And what they're doing is they could be manipulating you to shop for something that they want. Because remember, these people, this is going to sound crazy, but I keep seeing this. They either want to do something to somebody's car or their clothes or some type of material possession here. Something about the size of somebody's clothes, or So it's like what I find is that people what these things are doing is they don't buy anything. They don't buy things. This is just my observation because they're stalking me so much. So they don't buy things. They sacrifice for things. So if they want something, they have to sacrifice for it. So what they do is they bother people while they're shopping. And they try to manipulate the person to buy something that they like. And then they try to make this person not want to wear it so that it sits in your house. And then what they eventually want to do is have you put it out, throw it out, or give it away or something like that. But these people they're stalking people. They're trying to get material possessions. This is so weird to explain, but it's exactly what they're doing. You could be experiencing this. Like you could buy something and like not wear it. Like you could buy stuff and not wear it. And maybe be wondering, how come I buy these things but I don't wear them? I never wear them. And they just kind of sit there. Or you might have like an impulsive buy and you never use the items. It could be witchcraft. It's like these people try to get us to do things for them by manipulating us, to buy things for them, to secretly when I keep seeing this, get this car checked out, somebody definitely wants you to take your car somewhere, or they want someone to take their car somewhere because there's something going on at that mechanic and they want to do something to it. That's what this car is doing. I'm getting sick of this person. I'm getting sick of this whole thing. Anyway, that's not a coincidence at all. None of it is. None of it's a coincidence. And this person is going, I don't even want to do this reading because this person is going to turn around and curse the reading. So please share this reading because that's what this thing is doing. It's going around, it's harassing creators, and it's doing shit. I'm telling you, it's not a coincidence that commercial came on. And this card is sitting at the top. This is what these things do for attention, and then they sacrifice you because you're not worshiping them, or you're not. This thing is harassing me, and they're using people around to dominate the reading, to cover up, to make it about when it's not about them. That shit pops up. Like this shit is happening on camera. I cannot make this up. I'm never going to do that. I don't have to. These people are crazy. So when I'm talking about something that they're doing regarding the clothes, I'm trying to explain what they're doing, and they're making it difficult by doing shit like this. And this is what they're using here because we do this. Okay. Back to the clothes thing though, because that was a whole shenanigan. That's how, and I said, didn't I tell you that they control what comes on the apps? They're controlling that's proof right there. I don't need to go any further. And that's how these people humiliate themselves. And it's also a tactic to attack me because now they're going to say, oh, they're attacking me. They're accusing me of stuff. Nobody's accusing these people of anything. They're doing this so that they have some sort of relevancy because nobody is paying attention to them. This is gang stalking that these people are doing and witchcraft. Now, the thing with the clothes, back to that. I'll give you an example because maybe my example is better than what I'm trying to say. I went to a store and I bought something. I bought a few things. Some of the things didn't fit. I returned them. But there was one particular hoodie that I liked. And it was something that I liked about it. It was a good price. It's not something that I typically wear because, like I said, I haven't even worn it since I bought it. But there's somebody around here who is doing witchcraft on me to make me shop for them when I shop. So I bought some things for myself, but this hoodie, it was actually a male hoodie. It was in the men's department, but it was like unisex, sometimes like, and it didn't look like a men's hoodie. And it was a good price, so I bought it. Okay? There's a warlock around here who thinks it's funny to make people buy things for them and make you not ever wear it. So it's like new. And what these witches are trying to make me do is throw out clothes, kind of go through my clothes and throw things out so that they can go dumpster diving. I already know they're going to report the video. I don't give a damn. Please share it. And whatever it does, it does. I don't care. Because it's like these people, they won't leave people alone, and they expect people to not talk about it when there's other people probably going through this that need to know they're not crazy. These people are crazy. They're trying to make us feel like something is wrong with us with the putting the itchies on the skin, the things on the face, the stupidness. One of these things sent a spirit to kick my door today. Yeah, I'm in my house by myself, talking to myself with my child because I'm talking out loud. And this thing sent something to kick my door. I guess it didn't like what I said, so it sent a spirit to kick my door. I'm not even kidding you. My child was sitting right here. I kicked it back. I kicked the door back. You know, this is getting out of control what these people are doing. It's out of control. They're possessed and they're obsessed. Whatever is controlling them is helping them stay. For some of these people, they have overdid their stay here. They're supposed to be gone a long time ago. But whatever they're doing is causing them to be able to stay here. And people only know that because they're stalking their energy. It's like these people want to be able to stalk you and you not know anything about what they're doing. Because at one time, that's how it was. At one time, they were stalking us and we had no idea why our life was going the way it was going. Because somebody was trying to... Okay, this made me think of a time I was at a job and somebody was trying to sacrifice my unemployment. They were trying to make me quit. They were doing really mean things to me at work to make me quit so I wouldn't get unemployment. And God told me to stick it out. The person that I was seeing said, stick it out. Because, but now that I'm thinking about it, it might not have been the employer. It might have been somebody that was working there. Okay, it's like, these people are sick. Like, this sacrificial faith is, they don't tell you how horrible it is. It's terrible. These people are suffering. And the things that I've been going through, Europe could be significant. The things that I've been going through are unbelievable. Tan could be significant. Or Anne. Police department could be significant. Somebody local could be going to the police department or could be working at a police department. Something could be significant about that. This is a different reading today. It's a little, these energies are stalking and desperate for attention, and they're just looking for people to curse. All they do is curse and hex and sacrifice. That's how they gain. They don't gain like you and I. They don't work for what they want. They just go around and seek. They say Satan in the Bible goes around the earth to and fro, just seeking to devour. That is what they're doing, literally doing this. And what they do is keep following us around and hiding. But God exposed them this time for some of us. God is exposed. Maybe for some of you, they haven't exposed them yet. And for some of them, they have. Okay. But these people are sick in their head. They're sick in their head. And it's just terrible. It's pitiful, actually. Somebody does not want to be investigated about the collective. Could I make it up to you? I just was talking about it. So now it reminds me of the cards. So what they're doing when you're shopping, you want to be careful and have your privacy. Maybe do some private browsing or try to change your IP address or something like that, because they're stalking what we buy and they're trying to control what we buy. They're trying to curse it before it gets here. Some of these people, they try to make you feel impulsive to start shopping so that they could start, because they're watching. They're watching and monitoring. Oh, I want this, so I'm gonna make her buy this. Like, I have things that I bought years ago that I have not worn. And I think it's because one of these witches around here been following me And like I'm not gonna let her wear those boots. I'm not gonna let her wear them. I'm gonna keep trying to use witchcraft to make her not wear them, and then make her throw them out because she don't use them, and then go follow where she put it and pick it up out the. I'm not even playing with you. I'm not playing with you. That's why they're attacking me. I'm telling you, watch how many views this video gets. Watch how many views it gets. Because they're all sitting around kumbayaing and cursing. Because they don't want people to know that they're doing this. That's why they made dumpster diving a trend. To cover up these people. Now, somebody, you see how it says cleanse your space, and then we have a medical office here? So some type of Satan behavior and cleansing this could be going on here. Okay, that's how I'm going to word it for YouTube. And something's going on with the cards, like I just said before the card came out. And this person, like I said, somebody is possessed and in reverse. They're not going to, they're being sued, but they're in reverse. And they're not going to be investigated because they're dead. So if you're not here, you can't really be investigated physically, but they could try to put a case together for somebody, I guess. Even if the person's not here, they can interview suspects. It's looking for suspects came out. So something like this could be going on. Okay. Somebody could also be trying to fake their death. Now they're doing this to students and healthy people. Okay, that they want to accomplish. And justice is going to be served for this group because it's going to stop. It's going to stop. This is over. It's over. They don't want to hear it. I don't care. It's over. It's over, collective. You know, it's like nobody should have to go through this. There's going to be mourning and loss for these people. They're going to have loss. They can't pay anybody to be quiet anymore. That's why they're spiritually stalking and spying and using people. Some of these people, even if they didn't move, it's a combination of them moving people into the neighborhood if they cannot possess enough people that are already around you. And if you're somebody who's spiritually strong and doesn't take any shit from anybody, they're going to get more obsessive. And you're going to start, it's going to start feeling like everybody around you is doing this shit. Because that's how it feels here. They just can't let go of the fact that they cannot dominate us and we want nothing to do with this shit. Or we're not giving them anything. They want to keep taking from us. Whether it's a pair of boots or a coat. Some of these people stalking our wardrobe. I'm not playing with you. They're stalking the things that we wear. They're trying to sacrifice our pets and our plants. They're cursing whatever we do. Trying to. They're bothering our children when our children are not aware of it. Because most children are not aware of witchcraft. Especially if we don't do it. Okay? We're not teaching them this shit, which we're not really doing. We're not doing this here. And they keep making me say not really. I noticed I said that twice. So they want, again, I'm going to call you out every time you do something that makes me look like a dishonest person. Because I see what they're doing to creators online. And they don't want anybody talking. That's why I talk about it. I don't care how many views the video gets. You're going to know what they're doing to us. I'm going to tell you. Because they want somebody to be afraid of them. Nobody needs to be afraid of these things. They're not anything to be afraid of. It's manipulation and witchcraft. That's what it is. It's manipulation and witchcraft. They want somebody's car. They're guilty. They're guilty of doing something with somebody's car, and maybe the cops know about it. This cult, okay, or a church could be in reverse. It's not happening, or it's not, the church is closed, or it's not a good church. This is also a cult card for me in reverse. Or somebody wants to open a church and it's not happening, or the church is closing down. Something like that is going on. Somebody's happy. Somebody could be a water sign or a swimmer or very athletic. This could have something to do. This could be something that's, somebody could be doing something to this person. They don't read. Somebody doesn't read here, or they don't go to the library. Somebody's at home. I'm picking up that somebody's at home or has a home or does something at home. Okay, something's going to happen at somebody's home. They're going to get arrested. Okay, and all they do is curse and get, I don't care anymore. Okay, but I feel like there's somebody who, This keep coming out in reverse. Why does investigation in reverse keep? Again, I think this person, maybe they passed away during an investigation. That's possible too. R could be significant. E could be in reverse over here. RE could be significant. ER could be significant. Okay, somebody's not traveling somewhere. So maybe that's why the investigation card is in reverse. They could be reversing couples or relationships. Confirmation. So this is what somebody's really focusing on, but they're going to get arrested for this act. Because these people are so, I'm telling you, whoever is running these cults, they do something to these people's memory. Because these people keep doing the same thing every day, like they don't remember or they don't understand that they're committing crime or something. It's like these people are like, it's like they don't have recollection of what they're doing, but they're doing it. They have to have some sort of recollection. They have to have some sort of recollection. I mean, they're reversing people. Maybe people who travel too. Maybe water signs or another sign. Libra is here. Okay, they could be doing this to water Libra, or water Libra could be doing this to people. These placements. A water sign in reverse did come out. Again, my apologies for the reading starting off like that. My readings normally don't start off like that. I know these people are just trying to sacrifice YouTubers. Nobody wants anybody to say, but I don't care what people, I don't really care. They need to get out the energy if they don't want it. That's what it is. They need to get out the energy. UK is significant. Somebody's eyes, UK. Somebody could be asking, you okay? If somebody's eyes is okay. Yeah, they keep spying on people. Their eyes is in reverse. This came out the other day. Because somebody can't keep their eyes in their head, man. There's something going on with these people. They're sick and crazy. There's something wrong. These people they have some kind of obsession with watching people. Somebody's mind. I just saw sickness and disease, so somebody could be sick. I just heard sickness and disease. Yeah, they trying to mess with my words. That's all these people do, to control people. They can't control me. They can't control anybody but them. They can't even control themselves. You know, it's really sad how far these people go at trying to do this to people. They're sick and crazy. And there's just some people that they cannot do this to. Charisse, I just saw Charisse in reverse. Or Shanae. Let's see what comes out. I just saw Devil. This GMC truck is significant. Somebody was cursing you as a child. A witch. Because your mind was attractive. Somebody could reverse your name or your identity. They want me to knock the camera over. They do that. I never hit the camera. Their money is in reverse now. Okay, something was the perfect size. Let's see what they're talking about. Forgive me, collective. I'm just trying to focus on the reading. These people are crazy. Okay, let's see. We got a wealthy man in reverse, 8 figures in reverse. Aries could be significant. Somebody got Aries placements, 13 or 31 could be significant. This person is not of high honor, but they're thinking about the collective. They don't want to go to court. That's why they're thinking about it. Something with a GMC truck. Cook. Could be significant. A sea witch. Somebody sees a witch. C is significant. Somebody's name could start with C. We have Taurus, Cancer. Could be significant. Anybody could have these placements. Somebody cursed you as a child. Now they have bad health. Nobody's concerned either. Remember I said it's consistently coming up. This person that's supposed to go to court is sick or dead. Aries could be significant, or Taurus. That's weird. Well, not really. It's messages that are coming out. Again, somebody is not to expect a message. It's just not going to happen. Or this person's got messages in their hand. Somebody doesn't want to expect something from court. They could have reversed a message that was supposed to come for someone. This person that doesn't expect to go to court, but they're going to court. Somebody's trying to get away with. Somebody's also could be paying somebody to follow you around again. You know, these people are just, they're sick. Definitely somebody's going to court here. Okay, and a courtship is in reverse. A ship could be significant. And a relationship is in reverse. There's no messaging or communication. Again, we have Cancer, Aries, Pisces, Taurus. Someone is not in poverty. And someone is not working. Okay, they could be going to court with somebody who's not in poverty, but they don't have a job, so they feel they could owe you money or something. They could owe a community money or a house. They don't have the money. 8 figures in reverse. Somebody does not have the money, but that doesn't mean they're not going to pay you. Leo could be significant. Sag, Pisces, Aquarius could be significant. Something's going on with a child. They cannot sacrifice this child that's in this community or a family or a group. Okay. Somebody's going to be going to jail. They took a little journey to jail here because they can't sacrifice somebody. This privileged lady who lost their privilege is going to jail. We have Scorpio, Libra, Capricorn, Pisces, and Leo could be significant. Virgo could be significant. Anybody could be these signs. Someone is not in despair, even though their family is in reverse, or their family's not doing well, or they're not a family with someone. They're not in despair. Someone could be a single parent, maybe. Pisces, Taurus is significant. Jumping on the lap here. There's someone who's distant from someone here. Someone who's not a slave for the devil is distant from someone here. Maybe their family in reverse. Somebody died, yeah. This keeps coming out. Somebody could have lost a feminine in their family. I'm sorry if anybody's lost. These people are crazy collective. ATT could be significant. TT, which is aunt. In Spanish, is tia. Tia could be significant. Same-sex marriage in reverse. They were telling the truth. Somebody's not in a same-sex marriage, or somebody could be divorced. They wouldn't let their guard down for somebody. An Earth Witch, 49 or 94. Could be significant. Okay, somebody's in the Holy Ghost fire. I'm telling you, they're stalking people's minds or something. They keep stalking somebody's mind. Somebody's obsessed with our thoughts and things that they keep doing witchcraft. Okay, they keep stalking the mind here. It's not good. And we have to keep praying about it. It's like this person won't go away. Give me 1 second. Let me get my letters. Yeah, like what they're doing, right? So I don't have any problems with my legs. But what they're doing is like when I just got up off the chair, like my legs felt, they're trying to, like I'm telling you, these people keep trying to pass whatever they have. They keep trying to pass it to people. They're so sick and they won't heal. They can't heal because the devil doesn't heal anybody. The devil says, go and sacrifice it. Go take it. Egypt or Egyptian could be significant. $18, $81, $31, $13, $34, $43, $22, $29, or $92 could be significant. New Jersey could be significant. They're hiding vowels because they're chickens. No offense to my chickens, but I'm going to keep these here. This is what they do. Keep trying to send things to your nose. These things are just out of control. A pig keeps coming out. A biopsy. Zin or Jinn, genie. Someone's hip could be bothering them. Nip could be significant. That's so funny because my cat nipped me earlier. They're just, these people are obsessed with controlling human beings. And that's why I think there's somebody behind these people doing this shit. Like, I don't think that, like, we see our neighbors, but there's somebody possessing and forcing these people. There's maniacs, people who are mentally deranged, using these people to, they're just in the middle. But there's some evil, wicked psychopaths behind them, forcing them to do stuff. Because they're suffering and having loss. Hippie, Joy, Jop, John, Biz, Big, Bop. Hop, hip hop is here. A pin. Sticking it in their eye when they do it. I'm telling you, they sticking themselves with those pins. They're sticking themselves. Geo, Neo. I'm going to add a vowel. A. Gap could be here. Happy. Gone could be significant. Bin. Something about a bin. Somebody wanted a bin. Yeah, they probably went in the garbage and got something. I'm telling you, these people are crazy. Yeah. That's what these people do. And they put it on their altar or they do something with it. It's like these people are so obsessed. They're so possessed and obsessed. It's really disheartening how cuckoo these people are. Like the stuff that I see every day, I just can't believe it. I just be in disbelief. Like I don't believe these people do this. It's just crazy. Hong Kong, honey, zone, ziti, ziti. Hairpins. Nigga could be significant. Phoebe, Fo, Fong, Bongo, Bongs, Pigeon, Bono, Hono, Geo, somebody's initials could be here. BOGO is here, buy one, get one. Could be significant. Hog, Hoagie, somebody you know, initials or name could be here, something that sounds like it, because they're really working on hiding things. They're scared and they're stalking. They know that they're exposed and all they can do is just keep trying to hide. That's all they do. So you could see something that reminds you of someone here, or a lot of letters came out, and I see why a lot of letters came out in the white card, because they're doing stuff here. So consider those as well. His business or something, or someone's business. And I just heard business on the TV, so something's going on with businesses. Business owner in reverse might have came out in this reading. New Hampshire, I know it definitely came out recently. Somebody's a pig and going to jail. Oz is here. Binging. Benji. Somebody got gypped. Pizza could be significant. Go Pizza, Go Pete's. Pie, which is the pedal club. Nabisco. Nabisco, it's not spelled properly. This comes out a lot. Nabisco could be significant. Go do something here. Let's see what go is. What is somebody saying? Go. OG could be significant. Heinz. What did I say I was going to use today? I thought about this earlier. 103 could be significant, or 301, or 4. Maybe something for go. Okay, we have fire. Somebody aggressive, somebody with fire placements or water placements, maybe a Scorpio Sag, could be bothering this healed person that has charity and help and forgiveness. They're aggressively bothering. These are 2 cards about being aggressive and disgusting. They could be lying about something or being framed. They want this person. I was almost going to put it here. They're bothering. It could be a fire sign. You could be a fire sign. They're bothering you. Or one of these signs, a Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, or fire, could be bothering you. Or put the rules how it fits. But they're bothering people who are healed and uprighteous. They could want a man or something. This is a male energy. But it could be a female as well. Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio. 299 or 29 or 92 could be significant. Somebody's moving forward to their Empress. There's a death here. We have Queen of Pentacles in reverse next to death. There's an ending for this energy that came out in the upright in the beginning, and I could smell stalking and nonsense. Okay? They can't sacrifice us. It's not happening. So they will have an ending. They're going. Something is gone. Confirmation of stalking. Goodbye. Because ancestors are in reverse with these fallen angels. Okay, they're doing something to this energy, this masculine, feminine energy. Yeah. Bop is here. No bop. No bops. Again, stalking for attention. Nobody cares about them. Again, Virgo in reverse. Note that it came out in the upright in the beginning, and you could smell the nonsense. Because these people, they try to force people of certain communities to say what they want them to say. This is wrong, and it's ending. This is ending. Goodbye. No protection from what's going to happen. Repent, repent, repent. They won't. There's endings here. Somebody just might fall down and that'll be it. This group is being investigated. The other card said it wasn't. We know it is. We know it's being investigated. Like I said, somebody being investigated could be in reverse. But then we do have groups that are here being investigated. Okay? Because of what they're doing maybe in somebody's dreams, to somebody's choices. Okay, we have, I forgot about Knight of Pentacles here. Could be bringing an investigator something. Ancestors could be giving this person something to give. And somebody has choices here. We have Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Cancer as well. Cancer, Taurus, Pisces, yeah. They're stalking this creative energy that's imaginative. Okay, that has new love. One moment. Get out the energy. Stop communicating. This air sign in reverse, I'm telling you, psychopath. Absolute psychopath. Get out the energy. Don't let me say your name on camera. Confirmation with the devil card. Sick bitch. That's what they are. Get out the camera. Get out the energy. I don't want to say your ugly name. Get out the energy. Somebody's desperate for attention. I'm telling you, these people are collective. The world, I don't know what's going on the internet. It's like these people cannot function. Like they're not functioning properly. They're not functioning normally. It's like this witchcraft thing is getting out of control. They're reckless. It's so bad that it's affecting their lives and their livelihood. They're under judgment for something going on at some kind of event or party here. Okay, we have the World card. We have Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's having completion, maybe traveling, doing well. And they're stalking these people. They're stalking. With the Page of Swords, somebody's being malicious, angry, manipulative. They want to stalk you and follow you. They could be talking crap about you. It could be, this person is sick. This air sign in reverse is something is wrong with them. Air, fire in reverse. This sick person. And they won't stop stalking. Yes, they're doing something excessively every day, all the time. Okay, to have intercourse. That's what they want to have. Lovers card in reverse because they're weak. We keep defending ourselves from this weak person. Leo, Gemini could be significant. Fire, air could be significant. Like I just said. This fire, air in reverse having serious problems. This is so bad. This person, I'm telling you, they're not going to make it. Okay? They're bothering people in the public eye, or they could be masking up as people in the public eye. And believe it or not, I've channeled that some of these people in the public eye allow these clowns to mask up as them as long as they keep sacrificing for them. Period. That's it. And if the The views are low. You know who it is. Okay? There's somebody that's harassing positive energy, Ten of Pentacles, earth fire energy in the upright. They're harassing this, or water in the back here. They're harassing this energy. Yeah, they need to come clean about something. Maybe Aquarius water or Capricorn Aquarius. Air fire need to come clean about. They need to tell the truth. They need to rethink their approach. Okay, they're doing spell work on people's memories. They're sick. They're crazy. They're paranoid, and they can't decide what to do. They can't go left or right. They just need to go. They're doing something to somebody's hip. Somebody has a bad hip or something. They could be trying to pass this to you. They're struggling. This fire sign is doing too much. They're attacking the chakras when we say certain things, confirming. Confirming everything that's being said, because they're stalkers and they're crazy. They're possessed. These people that are living around us are possessed by demons, collective. I'm not even playing with you. They're possessed by these dead spirits that they keep sleeping with when they go to bed at night. And that's how these demons keep accessing them. They keep using their bodies to keep bothering us. We have awareness and consciousness. And that's why we have gifts from the divine. And they want to take it from us. They want to take it from us. Okay, this Leo Virgo in reverse, who's greedy and going to court. This fire sign going to court. Male or female. Libra going to court. Authorities are coming. And they keep putting stuff on the stomach. You're going to court. 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 Let's sing a song about it, because you're going to court. What happened to the baby? What happened? Somebody's happy. Okay? Somebody's happy and upright, and that's a problem. These people keep sacrificing. They keep looking for other children to offer up that don't belong to them, that have nothing to do with them. There is somebody in the energy that think that our children is their children. And you know why they think that? Because they manipulated somebody to have a child. And what they did was follow this person their entire life. And now they're saying, I'm ready. I need this. I'm not kidding you. That is what some of these people are doing. And if they don't get out the energy, I'm telling you, it's going to be a matter of moments. It's going to be a matter of moments, because I don't care if they keep attacking. All it is evidence for when you are here under oath. If you get there, if based on the reading, it's not looking like some people are going to get there. But it doesn't matter, because somebody is going in front of a judge, as we could see, and they're going to tell the truth. We're going to testify against these people. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. Somebody's in denial, and that's a personal problem somebody has to deal with. Somebody who did something really bad to you, keeps stalking you and harassing your life, and thinks that that's going to get them out of their situation. Somebody's head is on backwards, and it never turns around. And when you're possessed, your head should be turning all the way around. But this person, this shit is stuck backwards. They can't see. They can't see. Their head stopped turning. Something happened here. Something's going on with somebody's neck or your head. Yes, this Knight of Pentacles and this Empress possibly is going to work. We got work, okay. Or court, okay. And you see what they're doing. You see, I want you to see what they're doing. Now, this card could mean work, but there's somebody who is trying to control what I am saying. I normally say court because they're under oath. I could say whatever I want on my channel. That's what these people don't understand. I can't even believe how that person just did that. Because they're binding themselves. What they want to do is make people look like they're possessed. And they're not possessed. I am not possessed. What these people are possessed. And what they keep doing is binding themselves with witchcraft and rope and other nonsense, jars and glue and bull crap. And they keep binding the people. They bind into the pictures. I just had to cut the eyes out of one of my artwork. I cut out the eyes and I completely destroyed it because this thing is watching me through artwork in my house. I'm not playing. These people are crazy. They're absolutely insane. And I'm telling you, it is a matter of moments before this person is locked up. It is a matter of moments. What they're doing is extreme and dangerous for themselves, not for the collective. God is opening up a can of wrath on these people. They won't stop doing something. And it's going to cost them everything that they have left. The little they have left, it's going to cost them that and more. Maybe their own children. Because when you're in prison, you cannot have your children with you. Somebody is so blinded by these dead spirits, and whatever this dead spirit is promising them is nothing compared to what Jesus can promise you. These people have lost their minds. They don't know what is going on. And that right there is proof how it felt. Even when I said work, I could describe it as it just flowing out of my mouth. It's almost like the word just blew out of my mouth. I didn't even mean to say it. But somebody wants me to say that. And yes, you could be working with this person. But in this case, this person is going to court, whether they like it or not. That's the message. And somebody is trying to say that we're going to be working. No, we're not working nowhere. We're not working nowhere. These people are crazy. They are trying to force us to manifest and say something that is not to come for them. They want to believe that they can sit here and commit these heinous acts against us and not serve time for it. They're crazy. They're crazy. This one right here. Ass over there. This is crazy. This Virgo Libra in reverse. Nasty here. In reverse, not in the upright. We have a Cancer, Virgo, Libra doing terrible things. Terrible things. You could be in the upright and they're doing this to you too. So they don't have endings. But this is also somebody who's a meat suit. Okay, they already had an ending. Something traumatically happened to this person. Somebody could be a Capricorn. Something suddenly happened to them. Maybe to their head. I don't know. But they're in reverse now. Scorpio, Cancer, Libra, and Virgo. Okay, and they're doing so. They're trying to attach to Capricorn energy, Taurus, Aries energy, or they could be trying to attach to Scorpio, Aries, Libra, Virgo, Cancer energy. Okay, this Virgo in reverse here, and this Aquarius who is stopping at nothing, stopping at absolutely nothing to keep trying to control and dominate. Somebody needs to go away. These people are stalking our lives. And I feel like nobody is doing nothing about it. That's what it feels like. But God is doing something. God is doing everything God has to do. Everything is happening in perfect timing. Like I said, they're begging for attention. They're dominating and they're trying to control. It does not work here. As many times as we tell these people to go away and leave, they don't leave. What they do is, what they're going to do is sacrifice this, because what they're saying is, we know the future. We're going to tell you what the future is. So what they do is try to dominate the energy so that what they want can come out. And it works until somebody with intuition and a brain says, no, that's incorrect. And that binding of that word, I'm telling you, wait till I get off this camera. Wait till I get off this camera. It's not going to be good. These people are out of control. I can't believe they just made me say something. And I'm saying it on camera so you could be exposed to the authorities because you're crazy. They're sitting in my plant. These people are, I didn't mean to hit my plant like that. But collective, they're getting on my nerves, collective. They really are. And it's not funny. Okay, it's not funny what these people are doing. This group is out of control. They keep trying to irritate me when I'm on camera. It's like I didn't want to do a reading today. I wanted to take the day off, but they keep forcing me and harassing me and manipulating me. Okay? It's like these people keep doing stuff so they could keep sacrificing people. And that's why they're going to court, or they're not going to even make it there. I'm telling you, some of them are going to try to fake their death and some other garbage. God is exposing all of you wherever you go, this fallen angel. Again, fire in reverse. Paranoid and crazy. This doesn't mean paranoid, but this person is paranoid because of what they're doing. When you try to start controlling people's words, you got a serious problem. You got a serious problem and you're being dealt with by the Lord. Okay? You're not having success. There's nothing successful about you. These people are sick and crazy. Go ahead and keep cursing. That's why the camera keeps messing up. That's why the camera keeps going in and out, because they're cursing it. And I leave it just so people could hear when they're cursing after something happens, because they're exposing themselves because they don't got no brain. How could you keep getting exposed and continue to keep doing things? Because they feel so comfortable with their plotting and their lies and their abuse. They feel so comfortable that they can continue to harass people, be exposed, and continue to keep doing it because somebody's not putting these people under justice, because something's going on with the justice. It's in the upright and it's being fixed. The justice is in the upright. We have the right people in the justice system to take care of these people. I'm getting aligned with that. They don't want that. They want to keep the justice in reverse so they can keep doing this to people. The answer is no. Go. Go. That's what they need to do. They're out of control. What these people doing is out of control, collective. And it's not rumors. It's not. This is crazy. What they're doing is destroying their entire careers, their future, their past. They're destroying themselves. They are self-destructing. These people are collapsing in front of themselves. And you know why God is allowing them to sacrifice and do it? God is allowing that because you're going to pay us back. You're paying us back every dollar and more. You're paying us back every day. God said, don't worry about it. We need to see what they're doing. Let them go and do it. They will be paying us back. They are paying us back and more. That is what is to come. These people don't understand that you can't keep going around and just robbing people and getting away with it. You are paying us back. It don't matter who you put in the neighborhood to betray us. You are paying us all back. What you've stolen from our families, health, whatever you've done to traumatize us, or things we have to protect our children from because you're hiding your dead spirits in the lamps. You're psychopaths. That's what they are. They keep attacking our voice. They keep attacking our bodies. They're paying us back. Leo, Virgo in reverse, okay? Looking to go overseas, okay? To nothing. You're going to nothing. Nowhere. You're going to end up turning around. Something's out of control. Maybe something that's moving. That's your reading.